Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I am back today to share with you a haul that is a crafty, thrifty haul. So many of you reach out to me and say, my funds are limited like all of us, and I just can't do some of the things. So I wanted to share with you some ideas. And I went to Walmart today. I went there purposefully after I had gone through a workshop online, and I was thinking of how can I reproduce the same result but with more affordable resources, as well as many of you don't have printers, you're not able to download digis, all of that. So I really had to think that through. And I mean, I'm limited on my digital downloads, I have printers here, but for some reason, they don't like my computers, and it makes it really hard. And so once we get this area moved out to the craft cottage, I will sit down with my computers, start them from scratch, be able to get access to them, number one, and then program everything, so they'll resync everything. But I went to Walmart today and I thought, what can I do? So I had to go there anyways for a project that I'm working on, and I thought, So one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, there is a great brand that they have come out with. It's called Pen and Gear. So today I even went there for like a certain weight Xerox paper, and they had it in the Pen and Gear. I was looking for 28 or 32 pound paper. I bought 28-pound paper. It was extremely affordable. I'm excited to see how it works out. I bought this journal, and it is a 192-page Pen and Gear, diary or journal, and it is a dot grid, and it has perforated pages if I wanted to even take them out, which I don't. So I am coming back, just as a really quick, before we get started, Sunday, January 12th, I will be filming a vision board video, and I thought a lot about doing a live one, but I just don't know if I am able to do that. So at least not in this setting. So what I'm thinking is that you can come back, you can do a vision board with just like a small piece of poster or a piece of cardstock or whatever you would like to work on, or you can come back and do a vision journal. I had already been doing for many, many years what I would call my project plan book. And if I can find one of them, everything is just scattered to the wind right now, and I don't think I can get to it. But I would show you, my husband is a project man. He's a PMI, a project manager. What is the I? I can't remember. Anyways, he's a certified project manager, and but for him, he uses it in business, and he's for years and years and years. But in our home, I do all the project planning. And there are many times he'll say, just tell me where to show up and what I have to bring, and I'm like, okay, that works. So, and that sometimes happens, the moms and the wives, they plan the dinners, they plan the dinner parties, they plan the nights out with their friend, going to a friend's house for dinner, or, to sign up for a certain Bible study, whatever it is that we end up being the planners, And anyways, so, pardon me, I have not stopped to take my allergy medicine. I need to, sorry. Cedar fever is just really bad. But anyway, so I have always done a project management or a project plan notebook. And so this year, I had been praying about, thinking about, I want to put pictures in it this year. Then I sat and watched Corey the Reset Girl, who I love. She's amazing. I've been blessed to go to a conference or a workshop of hers, and hopefully she's going to get back to Texas more, and I can go to more. And of course, she does all these wonderful things online. And she went through, and I was watching her, because she called it a vision board, and I thought, okay, I'll just go watch. It's going to be like another vision board. And as she was putting it together, I was like, oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. That is exactly what I've been thinking about doing. And so it was one of those things where it's like a God moment going, yes, that's what you need to do. So I'm going to come back January 12th, probably be posted at like 6:30 in the evening, and I will share a project book that journal I'll be putting together. So, long story short, she was using a dilutions, and I wanted to find a less expensive. I have dilutions journals that I can use, but I didn't want to really use that. And then I found this. This was less than $10, which dilutions can be considerably more. Of course, I only buy with a coupon, you know me, or I buy it at Tuesday morning. So, but this is a really good source. It is, nice paper. The paper quality is very nice. It has a nice slick surface to it. Not too slick, not slick, that kind of a thing. It is a dot grid, so I love dot grids. I can write with those. It works out perfectly. And it can also, you can layer and put other things in here. So, scrapbook paper, stickers, ephemera, etc., and pictures. So, that I picked up today. Okay, and let's go down here. So some of the things that I have been really, that I will need for this project are, I wanted some glossy photo paper. I'm going to take it with me with, my husband and I go, and I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to print some pictures on this, or even just images. This was very inexpensive. She had a link to Amazon for $5. This was 50 sheets, and I think it was like $6 or $7. It wasn't bad. And I didn't have to wait a day on Amazon, which, waiting on Amazon is not a big deal, but, And then I also picked up, and it's going to rattle quite a bit because I haven't unpacked these bags. I wanted to save them. And I picked up things that were like labels. So she prints out labels, and she prints them on stickers. And I thought, I don't have time to get to my printer yet and sync it up. And for $1 something, these are so easy to use. And if I don't use them in my planner, I can use them in my kitchen, in my organization, all of that. And these are dissolvable labels, like for jars, when you can jars. I think that's great. I also picked up some very inexpensive tags that are on string. Things like this are like $1. You get 100 of them. You can use your inks, your dyes, whatever, your paints, your gelatos. You can color them up. You can use your colored pens, your markers. There's so much you can do with little things like this. So these are just the Avery 6732 tags. I thought those were fun. And I've used those in junk journals. Then I picked up more stickers. So this is a bigger sticker. And I think... yeah, it'll peel off really easily is what it says. So whatever I don't use, I can use in organizational projects. So again, 10 labels. It was $1 something. To print out my labels like this would, what would it cost me? My time and my energy and my ink and my paper. This was not a bad option. And then I've got the different size. I got the ones that were just a little bit smaller. There's 15 of these. So I've got those. They kind of look retro to me. And I thought that was fun. I also picked up some of these multicolored. That to me looks so retro. It's crazy. I thought those were really fun. And then I also picked up, hold on. I tried to sort this when I checked out. So hold on. Ah, goodness. There it is. I think that was right there. If it had been a snake, it would have bit me. And then I got the black. And I thought these were so retro looking. I loved them. I think they'll be great. And I think they'll be fun to put sticker words in, to write words in, all kinds of things. So I also picked up some dividers. I don't know about y'all, but I really love having dividers that I can utilize in journals all the time. It's just something that... I bought these for my prayer journal or my war room binder, and I bought this for this project. And I was thinking they matched. I didn't really hold them up, but kind of, sort of, but, Anyways, but I just wanted something that was different and pretty and happy and bright. And when you're doing your vision board, you really want to be purposeful and... you don't want to say, oh, I'm so sad, I don't, you want to think on the good things and the things that we can accomplish and the goals that we want to set, and that's what that is. So, I also picked up some of these. I have used these before. You just you peel the sticker back and you stick it down. These are super cheap. These are like $2 and some change. When I get a pen holder from anything else that is planner related, it's not even for one of them is it 2 something. It's a lot more money. So if this is called a pen pal, you can get it at Walmart. They've had it there for years. These work great. And they hold your pen very nicely, because sometimes the friction pens don't have that little clip on. You know, like this part, sometimes, because I use friction pens, and sometimes they come without it, and then it won't hold the pen in a pen loop very well. So, okay, so I've got that. Now, let me see, is there anything else? Okay, so I picked up some things that I wanted to share. So, and some of these things are just different, and I just wanted to share with you some ideas. Okay, and I'm sorry, I am kind of pulling everything up, but I'm being kind of selective because I have some things in 2s, and yeah. Okay, so I think, whoops, that's not everything. Okay, now we have everything. So let me get all of this back out of the way if I can, really quickly, or at least a little bit out of the way. I also have picked up from Michael's this roll of labels, and I thought these are really neat. Very basic, nothing major. I think it was like $1 or $2. It was from those little, you know, bins by the checkout. So it was very nice. Okay, so now let me get kind of organized here. So I love envelopes, and I love colored envelopes. I love peel and stick envelopes. I love the whole thing. So I picked up some of these. Some of these will go in the winter Bible journaling class. Some of these will go in different journals, different planners, different places. So envelopes are always a wonderful tool. And they had bright colored ones and they had pastels. I grabbed the pastels because this will be winter and spring. So I'm super excited to use these. I love these so much, I bought 2. So, and I think they were roughly $4 or $5. Then I picked up some of these key tags. Now, these are darling to use in your journals, your junk journals, in your planners, wherever you want. You can just take off the rings if you don't want the rings. You don't even have to unhook them. You can even take wire cutters and just cut them off. I've used these for years. And you're looking at those colors going, well, those aren't really my colors. Well, they were white on the other side. I know. So these were less than $2. So another fun tool, and you get 25 of them. Super fun. Okay, another great tool is I picked up 2 sets of ruled index cards and ruled tabbed cards. These are fun to use in your journals. They're fun to make journaling spots out of them. You can make flaps. You can cover them up if you don't want to see the lines. And I was going to see, I think they're lined on both sides. I haven't ever bought these before. Hold on one sec. I got to open them up. But it's such a great tool to keep in your arsenal. I mean, it was $1 something, and I have to honestly say, you know, if there were bigger ones, I would have bought the bigger ones, but these are the 3x5. Okay, they are ruled on both sides. These are pretty sturdy. They are getting thinner as time goes on, but even if you just got a little box, this box was less than $2, and you put, oh goodness gracious, it's me. Let me see. Why is it not opening? Okay. Is it taped? I got it. Oh, there we go. No, it was me. So, you just put your cards in. You put your ruled index cards in. And you're good to go. I mean, that is a project. And if you wanted to, I picked up various colored sticky notes. They fit in here. I also picked up some little tiny sticky notes. They fit in there. And there's you a box that you could totally start working in a journal in. You know, it is really, you do not have to have the designer things, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I mean, it's fun to have them, but you can't always get them, right? We can't always afford to get them. So I'm going to try to open this one too and load it while we talk. Oh, goodness gracious. And you guys know that it is me because I have 2 forms of arthritis. I'm sure this opens easier for everybody else. So I also picked up, they have a variety of darling little, I thought I had one more, of sticky notes. So this one has the succulents in it. It is so stinking cute. I'm not even going to put it in the bag. And I think, is this pin and gear? Yeah, pin and gear. So, well, that's interesting. I got an extra piece of paper there. Yeah. So here's that succulent. That succulent. So cute. And that one. Now, I have a bunch of these. I'm just going to put them in here. And that will store there. It's perfect. And it looked like it wasn't going to store, but it did. It did fit. So, and another thing that I have picked up that I have used in the past, I use this with my children, is these are little cards on a ring. You can make your own. You can buy a cheap package of rings, and you can buy cheap index cards and punch holes into it. But I am going to put my scripture on here. And then I'm just going to carry it around. And it's one of those things that will fit in my pocket. I can put it in my my purse. I can set it beside me on the table, and every day I'll just have a fresh scripture on it. And it's not like my bigger index cards that I have like this, that I keep notes on. This is something for me to work on solely for my scripture memorization. And the first scripture I'm going to put on this is Zephaniah 3:17 from our our 12-day devotional from Move the Mountains. So I'm super excited. I love that verse, and that was the first thing I'm going to do. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm hoping to do a better job and list things on this particular sticky note. It's big, it's bright, it's pink, and so when I need to share steps with you guys, I wanted something that I could pull out and share with y'all. So I'm going to be using that for you guys. So I hope you guys will enjoy this, and this is an 8x6 sticky pad. So I didn't go crazy. I only bought one to make sure that, number one, I would do it. Number two, it would be effective for everybody. So, and hopefully, when I take that off, there you go. There's no sheen. You should be able to see it. So, love that. Now, there's our little piece of paper left. Okay, I'm making messes, but, you know, it wouldn't be a day with me without making messes. Okay, now, last but not least of the useful items. I cannot say enough. You know, they have the regular bright ones. These are metallic. These two are metallic. These two, I don't know if they're metallic, but they're just beautiful. And if you do any of the Corey the Reset Girl goodies, these are the colors that she uses. They are so pretty. And I thought, I can get a dot. I can put a sticker or flower or something on that. I can even punch out a flower and create a sticker. I can do all kinds of things with these. So, all I can say is, keep looking. Figure out an inexpensive way. You know, even if you buy her digis, you could print those out, cut them out, and then back them with one of these stickers, because some of them are tiny. You know, her honeys and stuff, super fun. As well as in our Bibles, these are perfect. You can make page tabs. You can do all kinds of things with these types of stickers. So, I hope that's an encouragement there. Okay, now, for all my sweet planner girlfriends, it's fun. So, they, as you guys know, have me my big ideas. These go for $20, roughly, $19.99. I found this. These are $12.88 at Walmart. Is that the cheapest I can find them? I can usually find them cheaper than that at Tuesday morning. But I really like these two, and I really am always in search of quotes. So I am purposely bought this one for my vision book, my project plan book, however you want to call it. So I thought that one is going to immediately be set to the side to use with that project. And then there are still things within this, the long notes, everything, things that you can use. And maybe, because this is a seasonal pack, I can set up my summer, my seasonal goals. So I'm going to use this one as well. I am super excited. Now, you're saying, that's too rich for my blood. I'm not going to do that. Well, hang in there. They now have 88-cent 4-sheet sticker packs. These were 88 cents, my friends. There are 4 sheets here. You're thinking, oh my goodness, that's crazy. So I went and I got, and I'm just going to lay them out. I got 2 of each, even the more kind of black and white and foiled, and put that one right side up. And that one has other things on here, like icons and things like that. I really love that one because it's pink and green. See, it's got some of those functional icons. 88 cents. Some more of the gold and black, and more gold foil and black and gray. So, 88 cents. Can you believe that? That's going straight over here into my arsenal. Okay, and that one comes over here to the side for a project. Other things that you can use from the Walmart section here. They have me and my big ideas, Happy Planner, refill, dot grid, refill paper. It was $2.88. Yes, you heard me. $2.88. I have never, ever found it that cheap. You get 40 sheets, and it's all dot grid. It's decorative. It's beautiful. Love that. That will go straight in my binders. I needed some things for my prayer, my war binder for our War Room Bible study that will begin on January 15th. If you want to join in, get the War Room Bible study. You can get it on Amazon. And if you want any more information about that, there's a video that's listed in my channel. You can go back and watch that video. Hopefully that'll give you good answers, but you can email me privately if you have anything else you want to ask. But I needed some things. I'd already been using mixed media paper in it, and I saw this, and these were both. This was less than $1, and this was, I think, a couple of $3. So it was a really good deal. I really like the Pen and Gear line. I don't like that that got folded. I mean, I'm kind of weird like that, but you know what? For the price, I think we're good. I think we can work it out. It'll all come out in the wash. You know, once I put it in the folder or the binder, I'll never know. Okay, now let me see here. Another thing I found was a darling Pen and Gear llama sticky note set. This was $2.88. This is perfect for my classes I'm going to, that I can use this. This is perfect for my vision board. This is perfect because it's in that sturdy case, and it comes with a pen, for goodness sakes. Isn't that, besides, you know, you guys know I love llamas, so, you know, that was calling my name. But $2.88. Amazing. Okay, now, another fun find that is a phenomenal price that, you know, you can't in any way beat anywhere else. Because, hold on, let me make sure I have everything. Okay, I think I got everything. Hold on. Yep. Are these stencils. These are packages of 8 stencils. These would fit perfectly in a planner, like pouch, anything that you're carrying with you. And I'm just going to go as slow as I can to share with you, and that's a repeat, and then share with you these. So I don't know if you can see those, but for the price, you get 8 stencils and a folder that you can attach in your planner or your journals, and then you have stencils to use. I love stencils. They are so much fun. They are super fun to do. I use them in junk journals. I use them in card making. I use them in mixed media. I use them in scrapbooking. I use them for I use them in planning. So much fun. So that is a phenomenal price. If I even ordered this on Etsy, Amazon, maybe I could get it for that price, but I wouldn't be able to get it for that price. I'm telling you now, priced it out. So it's a pretty much amazing deal. Plus, there's something about being able to hold it and look at it and see the quality of it. Makes a big difference. Okay. Now, another great tool in your crafting, and you can get these at the Dollar Tree, but I'm kind of I wanted specific things for my project, my vision type board, vision book, and project plans. And these have scripture on them. These are just Bible verses and gorgeous pictures by Dayspring. $2.97. Seriously, $2.97. That's a great price, okay? And then I also picked up the Thomas Kincaid, $2.97. And each one of them has scripture. You can't beat it. It's amazing. So, and then, you know me, had to have my Texas thing going on. So, this is gorgeous. It's the perfect size. I can even cut out these little ones and use them in my planners. On the backs, use the whole buffalo, my friends, because you just are so surprised how you can use every little bit of these. So, that's amazing. So, even if I spent $9 on these, that's my most extravagant spend. I know. Because, oh, you can go to the dollar store and get them for $1. Maybe so, maybe not. So, and I do get free calendars, so I use those as well, as I've shared many, many times. Now, the last thing, or last two things I want to share is I picked up some of these. And I'm going to be doing some projects with these. So, if you guys want to have something in your arsenal that you want to pull out, these are $1. These were $1. And, of course, you know, I had to get the Texas one. So, I may keep those covers in here. I may pull them out and put them in my vision book or in my journaling or whatever. But, these are $1. I mean, what a good deal. And these are just those really inexpensive little picture brag type books. So, you probably late February, March, you have until then to get one of these. And we will come back and do a project with this. Because I have a fun project planned for that. Now, last but not least, so many of you say, you know, will email me or write me or message me, and you'll say, you know, Chris, I really love all that, but it's just too much money. I can't afford it. And man, do I totally understand. You know, I totally understand. That's why I go to Tuesday morning. That's why I look at places like Dollar Tree, and that's why I use things at Walmart. So this year, one of my planners is completely, in 2020, designated as the economy planner. It is the one that I will be planning in a very frugal way. So, some of the things I picked up were some cute little stickers, which you know the whole reason I looked at them were these, you know, these two llamas. These were 49 cents. 49 cents. And even if I don't use the rest of them, guess who would? My niece. So, and she would be like tickled pink. Absolutely tickled pink if I showed up with these and said, oh, I had some leftover stickers. Do you want to play with them? And she'd be like, oh, yeah, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. So, there are those. And these are all the stickos. So, that's 4th of July. We've got Valentine's coming up. We have birthdays all the time. And you know, we have, some of us have birthday months. So, January for us is a huge birthday month. So that's going to be my catch-all planners January. And then, you know, for summer, we get, when the sunflowers come in Texas, that means it's going to get hot. So that's why I got that. And I think these were either 98 or 88 cents. What a good deal, okay? And literally, I wouldn't use all of that on one planning. I would mix that with washi, and it would be basically maybe 55 cents to plan. So, seriously, and this is crazy inexpensive, you know. Then, you know, I had to get this. This is obnoxious. It's by Jolie's. It's llamas, and it was more money. But still, if Jolie's is selling at Walmart, I mean, I really looked for Jolie's at Tuesday morning. This really was a good deal. It was like $2 something. And these are, they're like plastic or something. They're dimensional. They are so stinking fun. So stinking fun. If I had another family member who loved llamas like me, I would be making cards out of this for them. This is so stinking cute. And you get little bitty mushrooms and ramen noodles. So, there you go. Last but not least, I go through letters like it is no tomorrow. I use the By the Will for God. I use the Creative Memories letters. And then I found these today. These, there are let me start over. 6 sticker sheets. So normally, their sticker sheet is about this size, and that's 98 cents. So how many, this is at least 2 plus of this size paper. Plus, you get 6 sheets. So you have the black and the black.